All right, hello everyone. Welcome to our second day of E3. It is great to have you. Uh, I'll be joined shortly, probably in like about 5-10 minutes, by my buddy, one of my best friends, Jordan. He's coming to join me in a little bit. Uh, so day two of E3. We just had the Xbox conference. I didn't cover that. They showed off Halo Infinite, which looked very nice. Froza, Horizon 5 or 6, I think it was 5, which looked absolutely spectacular. Uh, they showed a little bit of Starfall or whatever it's called. That looked pretty nice. It was a CGI video. They didn't really show too much. So far E3's been kind of weak. Nothing too amazing yet. I'm holding down my expectations of the Square Enix conference. I'm a little worried. I gotta admit, I'm a little worried. Uh, I don't know what to expect. It could be good. It could be completely awful. We just do not know. And that's what worries me. Right now, their thing says world premiere from Eidos Montreal, also featuring Babylon Fall, Life is Strange, True Colors, which we saw so much of already. I don't really want to see more of that. And then Marvel Avengers, which it's a dead game, folks. Quit trying to make it more. I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't anything too amazing. You know, the expansions aren't going to help it. People have played it, it's dead. Unless you're going for like some special edition eventually with all these expansion packs added on, which I understand that's probably what they're trying to do. It's a dead game. I'm not going back to it. It wasn't anything that special that anything's going to make me go back to it. I still don't even think they released the Spider-Man free DLC that they promised so long ago. I think the only one that they've released is Hawkeye. Welcome to one person who's watching so far. At least one person got the notification. So that's great. So what do I expect from this presentation? I'm hoping for something from Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Hopefully we'll get something from that. Let's see some Final Fantasy 16. I'm sure they're going to show something from Final Fantasy 14, the next expansion for that. Tanny, hello. Welcome to the channel. I think this is the first time I've seen you here. Thank you for joining me. Great to have you. What are you expecting from the Square Enix show? What would you like to see? A big surprise would be a new Chrono game. Wouldn't that be a huge surprise? Out of nowhere? A new Chrono game? Hopefully I pronounced your name right, Tanny. So, those are probably the big things. Uh, no, not at all. Hey, Anaceto, how are you doing today? Anaceto is a big, I play Among Us with him. Anaceto, they announced an update to Among Us that's going to be coming out. They're upping the player count to 15 players and three there'll be up to 3 baddies. So that's going to be pure chaos. We already have a hard time getting 10 people to agree on who to vote for. Imagine 15 people. Haven't seen anything from Ben Studios. I will check that. Tawny. Okay. Tawny A. Okay. Hope. Well, Tawny, welcome to the channel. You're still blaming the lying Dutchman. I don't blame you. It's great to have everyone here. As I was saying, so far E3's been kind of a dud. I would give it overall like a grade of C+. Yep, 3 of them. But that's I don't know when that update's going to be out. I have to check. I'll have to check to see if they announced the update. I just caught the tail end of that announcement. I already told Marvel Girl, and she's already thrilled. I'll be joined shortly by my buddy Jordan once he gets home. He said he would join me for this, so it won't just be me talking eventually. We got 8 minutes till the conference starts. So far for E3, there hasn't been anything, you know. My channel has been so far a Sony channel, so Sony's not doing any presentations at E3, so I have to rely on these like third-party companies to really show something, and so far they haven't really shown anything. You know, Sony already showed off Horizon Forbidden West a couple weeks ago, and so that was the big game for me, and that's coming out sometime in fall, either the fall or the holiday season, so I've got that to look forward to. You know, they did show a new gameplay of Tales of Arise, which is an RPG that looks great, and I'll play that on the channel. That's coming out in September. What else? Those are the 2 big ones that I'm really looking forward to. But that leaves a big gap for me. I want the big announcement of surprise, here's a game in July or August. Where's that big August release for me? I know B Savage wants his Days Gone too. Well, I'm sorry to hear you're bouncing back from a fire. I hope you enjoy the show. Hope I entertain you enough to keep you entertained. I'm sure once my buddy gets here, you know, we'll bounce off each other a little bit better and keep you entertained a little bit more. But and the show should hopefully be entertaining. Though I am worried about the fact that they're going to show more of Life is Strange and Marvel Avengers. I mean, they showed them last presentation, and it was just so dull. I mean, I banged my head against the desk practically. You know, so those are the 2 big things. Anaceto, is there anything you're looking forward to? I haven't seen you say anything about anything that you might be looking forward to coming up. They did announce also that Among Us is coming out for PlayStation and Xbox, and I think Nintendo Switch. I'm sure those will cost money, though. Not really. I'd almost be curious. I'd almost be tempted to get Among Us on my Switch. think it would be fun to play it on the Switch instead of on my iPad. My iPad's a little too big to be playing it on. I feel like my phone is too small to play it on. I feel like my Switch would be just right. There is a Nintendo conference on Tuesday. I think Nintendo set himself up to be like the winner of E3 by a long shot. I think they're going to announce the Switch Pro. They're going to announce Mario Kart 8, I think. I think they're going to announce Breath of the Wild 2. They have all the new Pokemon games that are coming out. They have a huge library just coming out within the between now and the beginning of 2022 that I think is just going to destroy all the other like companies that are just not announcing anything really. I mean, Xbox had a couple things, but a lot of their stuff is like late 2022, summer 2022. Just, I'm tired of waiting. I know COVID hurt a lot of these companies with developers and everything. But give us something. Give us our games. And that is really what I have to say about it. I mean, it's really a big thing for me. And I wish I wouldn't have went live 15 minutes before the show. Because I don't know if I had 15 minutes to talk about. Honestly, I had a few people I was trying to get to join me on panel, and none of them were able to make it. So doing this alone is a little bit more rough, but that's all right. Currently I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins. I just started that late last night and this morning. Having a great time with that already. The Assassin's Creed games have always been a hit on this channel. So that worked out nicely. The internet's doing a little bit better, though B Savage had some trouble this morning. But it seemed like everyone else was doing good, so I think we got that solved, hopefully. I didn't have I know I didn't ask you, B Savage. Sorry. By the time I asked my buddy, he said he would do it. I was like, all right. If for some reason I didn't think about asking you, I'm sorry. It's because I was going through my Discord and I don't have you on Discord. I went through my Discord list. Ugh. And yeah, we got 30 seconds up till the start of the presentation. This better be good. We got hopefully Square shows us some good stuff. You're useless about games, but you're very good about cookies. I'm not a cigar person, so that part goes over my head, but you're a great person about cookies. Oh, it's time to start. Why hasn't it started yet? They're late. Oh, they're doing their stupid countdown. I'm muting their countdown. I'm going to save you guys the countdown. Yeah, everyone go to B Savages if you're interested in cookies and cigars, and also he does do gaming. Oh, I got someone. Jordan, do you want to turn off your camera? Oh, there you go. Hey, Jordan.
Hey there.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Perfect timing. We have a minute for it to start. I'm going to turn you up a little bit on the mic settings. Here we go. All right. Talk again. Hello? I lost you on the mic. Hello?
Hello?
All right. There you go. Okay. So, Jordan, anything you expect from the Square Enix show at all? I know you haven't been really paying attention to the games too much.
No, I have not. I have not had the ability to really try to look ahead to what's going on. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah. I was telling them I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy 16. Hopefully we'll see some more of that. Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. And it's time for the show. Oh, and I gotta enlarge.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Matt Mercer here, and I'm back as your host of Square Enix Presents. Today, we have a special E3 edition of the show for you, with new game announcements, updates, and exciting news from our studios across the globe. So let's kick off with the world premiere of a brand new game from Eidos Montreal. We hope you enjoy the show.
I am so proud of you. Do you know what a birthright is, Peter? Something that's a part of you.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No, Rocket. So I let Groot fill out the paperwork. So we got fined.
We appear to be 6,963 units short. I know, we clearly need a plan.
If you see anything with claws the size of Drax, let me know.
We got this. Drax, throw him. No!
Peter?
You want monster? I'll show you monster! No! We disrobe!
Keep your pants on.
Although, it could be used as a distraction. Smash him up, Drax! Meet your maker!
We're all professionals here, right? Maybe we can work something out.
Get him!
What?
You had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what?
Gamora, no killing teammates!
That's who!
It's literally in your contract!
I made no such commitments.
In less than 3 cycles, all would be lost. The galaxy cannot be saved, Peter Quill.
We can do this together!
Fucking great, Quill! Tonight we ride straight into the fire.
Someone, right?
Star-Lord.
We'll make a stand. Don't give a damn. This is our time to go from
Well, if this is like Marvel's Avengers, it's gonna be a flop.
Yeah.
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
Oh, October 26th.
Hi, my name is Olivier Proux, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal. For the past few years, we've had the privilege to work on our version of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and reimagine it into a single-player, story-driven, third-person action-adventure game. It's our own fresh take on the Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be Peter Quill. As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle of the action,
but
as you
we
try
couldn't
to
get
lead
actual
this
Peter
band of
Quill to be
misfits.
here, so
But
we
today, I'm really,
different
really
looking
excited
one.
to have all of you join us on this journey, and you'll hear more about the game from our team behind this project.
Right, let's do this.
So are you just Peter
I've
Quill?
always loved Marvel's cosmic characters. Growing up
I mean,
as a
that's
kid,
what he
and
said.
I read them, enjoyed them, loved them. I had the opportunity to write for Marvel on some of their cosmic titles. I went back with the help of Bill Roseman, the editor, and kind of cherry-picked characters from Marvel's past.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?
And that became the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which we loved working on.
I remember the first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, we were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know if it's a minute, but in my head, it was a minute. I was like, oh my God, like they hate it.
We realized how much that Marvel and Eidos Montreal share and have in common, and that we knew the Guardians were in perfect hands.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic and absolutely in the spirit of what these characters are.
What makes the gameplay experience unique to me is no matter in what phase of the game you are, whether you're in exploration or you're fighting, the Guardians are constantly around you and you never feel alone. While you're the leader, the Guardians will also challenge you and make decisions on their own, and you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
The decisions you'll make will have lighthearted to haunting repercussions, and the game will react to what you do and say.
The more no-killing teammates.
Says who?
It's literally in your contract.
I made no such commitment.
You are playing as Star-Lord and you're using your blasters and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord
could be
is
interesting,
really
the fact that you're
empowering.
just playing
He's
as
very agile on
Star-Lord.
the battlefield. He can slide
Yeah.
and over with his jet boots.
Kind of
course, he
managing
has
the
his
team.
elemental blasters that have
From,
different powers as
from
well.
an
And on
emotional
top of all of
standpoint.
this, he can use the unique abilities of his Guardians.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No.
The
Okay, how
story
many
is
times are they
about
gonna
the
show
group
that
of
joke?
misfits, the Guardians. In
Right.
our world, they've been together for less than a year. They create something on a small scale that looks insignificant. And as they progress through the story, they discover that they created something really big that threatens the galaxy.
There are a lot
Hey,
of
Odin, welcome to the
very
show.
interesting villains in the Marvel franchise. And when you're starting to work on a story like this, you get to get your pick of which ones will make the best for this story. That gives us the opportunity to bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
What Eidos is getting so right about them is capturing what it's like to be a misfit family. They're also bringing an amazing imagination to it. You're going to see planets and characters that are going to blow your mind.
Interpreting it in its
They
own
keep
way, I think,
replaying
makes it
the same
feel incredibly
stuff. I
fresh
don't think they
and
had,
exciting.
you know, for having
It's
a
not
game
matter of
that's
trying to
coming out
replicate the
soon,
comic or
they're
trying
not
to
showing a
replicate
whole
the film.
lot.
It's trying to
Did
take
they
the
say
medium
what the
you're
release
working
date
in
is?
and make the best version of
They
Guardians
said,
out of that.
I think October.
They made it fun. They made it rock and roll.
Okay.
They delivered everything you would want in a Guardians game.
Okay. So, I mean, obviously, some people aren't going to care at all that, like you said, it's like the Marvel Avengers thing, where they couldn't get the likenesses for the MCU.
Yeah.
And some people won't care, but then gamers are hard to please, though.
37 units?
If I'm playing a Guardians of the Galaxy game, a lot of people are gonna, like, part of the reason they want to play the game is because of a recognizable property that they like.
Yeah.
Need a plan.
What about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
holding out on
My
us.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble. Then you
The
can't.
characters just
No
look off to me.
sacrifice.
I will sacrifice your head.
Like, especially Gamora and Drax.
Guys.
You mean off as in, like, poorly rendered, or you just don't like the design choices?
Just don't like the design choices.
Right.
You know,
Well,
the only
like I
problem
said,
with
to
your
me that
plan
just
is that
boils
Lady
down to the fact
Hellbender
that
only
you
buys
kind of have an
monsters,
ingrained
and you
picture of
are
what
not
kind
a
of
monster.
feel like they should look like.
Are you
At least that's how it
really
is for me.
offering to-
No,
Yeah.
no, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. It's
Well, at least they're
cruel,
showing
sadistic,
gameplay
and his
now.
soul is filthy and filled
Yeah.
with rage.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying in.
I mean, it honestly does look like a lot of fun, but of course that's the purpose of
Its ruler.
promotional
That's not how women work.
Or weather.
promotional footage.
Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's
looks
not
like a lot
flying
of
at all.
fun.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Whoa! That is some really crazy lightning out there. Never seen anything like it.
Meteorological suicide is
Man,
what it
they
is.
really just don't stop talking.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the first level, so they're gonna do that.
Ouch! Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
I faced more than enough hardship. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, Feeble One.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
I'm just worried because I was not a fan of Marvel Avengers.
Everyone okay?
They really blew that one. And it's by the same
We should
developer.
have gone to Maku 4. I would be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little...
It's not alone. Get ready.
What are these things?
They are amorphous vermin.
Shoot first, questions later.
Drop them, Gamora!
This won't hurt much.
Smash them up, Drax!
Meet your maker. Steel Boy's enjoying this way too much.
This is the local fauna!
It's about to be an endangered species.
Groot! Hog-tie time! Oh, you, Rocket!
Time to go boom!
I am eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside.
It's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Dead end. That's just great.
It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle?
Hey,
So
we
hurl
get
the
to see
creature
this
over
for
the
like the
chasm so we
fifth
may
time.
activate the bridge.
I may
Yeah.
activate a hole through your face.
So yeah, it feels like the classic
Me
thing where they
down.
It'll be fine.
they have
Just
some
curl up in a
key scenes
ball.
and then they
Drax,
have that
roll.
first
No,
playable
very
level
well,
that has
Peter.
tons
It's
of
okay, he'll land on
talking and scripted events, which is cool.
I guess
you know,
that only
but,
applies to cats.
You sons of dogs! Scut-busting ass!
I am not familiar with these words. Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man!
Ram it, ass face!
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10. Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
If you even think of pulling that
Wait.
stud again.
Hear that?
Guys.
I got it.
These creatures are perfect predators. Stop cheering for the murder monster.
Somebody's having fun.
You are my prey.
Keep it together, Doc.
I don't know. I'm not really impressed. Like, he's just running around shooting. Like, nothing's even, like, coming at him.
Yeah, and I was talking before about all the talking and the banter. I think the thing that's starting to occur to me is that
it's getting old.
You know, well, constant banter can be fine if like it's funny. Like Deadpool won't shut up, but he says a lot of funny stuff. But if the guys are just kind of nagging each other constantly and just kind of just yelling and just I don't know, like it's just not. It starts to become noise, slightly kind of irritating noise.
Yeah.
How come monsters are never friendly?
That is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. The cage.
Point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
Maybe Gamora's right. We should try selling Groot instead.
Really?
This is an affront to democracy.
I just think that we might need Rocket on the outside for this one.
Yeah, we noticed.
You want to make that call, then you better not mess this up.
You hang tight there, bud. When the time comes, I'll get you out of there.
Yeah, Anaceto says this game looks meh so far.
Drat. Gamora, can you help me with this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as a leader.
Ah, come on.
Don't look at me, I ain't pulling that thing. Remember, buddy, menacing! Like me, only bigger.
I am Groot.
Not bad, not bad.
Easy, big guy.
So, how long before someone else wants to pull this
Now,
thing?
see, we're watching a stream that is
I'd say closer to 75.
DMCA free, meaning it's copyright free. So apparently, like on the regular stream, there's actually like copyright music being played for all this.
I see.
At least they chose like decent, like non-copyright music.
Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do I have to kill you? The audacity that you thought you could rob me, Dweller! Feast
She has the
upon
shoulder pads of the
them!
like Legion of Doom. Remember them from wrestling?
Yeah. Pre-order. No, I don't think I will.
Pre-order content. Get exclusive outfits. Also, there's different versions to get exclusive
Now we're
stuff.
going to revisit 2 iconic brands that are being remastered
Oh, I'll just
for
wait to
modern
find out if
platforms.
it's good or not.
First up, relive the classic games in the Final Fantasy series.
Oh,
And then
remasters.
get one more peek at Legend of Mana ahead of its June 24th launch.
They remastered Final Fantasy IV? Oh.
So
They're bringing
I'm a
all
little
those
confused.
to. They're bringing those to Steam and mobile.
I feel like I already played one on mobile.
No, they have 7, 8, 9. I think they have 7, 9, 7, and like 8 on mobile or something like that.
I'm actually would be kind of interested in
Legend of Mana.
remastered Legend of
Earth's
Mana.
mightiest heroes
We all
continue
love
to
Legend
fight
of
to
Mana,
defend
but
the
it
world in Marvel's Avengers.
even when they
The team
put it
at
on the
Crystal Dynamics
Super
is
Nintendo
excited to
Mini,
share the latest
they
updates
still
with
kept all of the
including
weird
new
collision
mission types
issues.
and a growing roster of heroes.
It kind of makes it a lot less fun.
Oh, they're still trying to push Legend of Marvel's Avengers.
Avengers, secure that super weapon at all costs.
Cosmic energy is building up.
Every second counts, people. Keep it moving.
It was alright, but it was nothing special.
I didn't realize that they hadn't I thought they were giving up on that.
No, they're still like coming out with the expansions because they want to create like a special edition, you know, with all the
shutting you down,
expansions
Monica.
like on the disc.
Okay.
You know, the cash grab.
Well, yeah.
The world doesn't need Avengers. AIM will save this world. I will save it.
There is no end to these clones. You don't understand what that cube is capable of.
Oh, I hated wall jumps. I died so many times trying to do those stupid wall jumps.
Look like Maestro?
Yeah, I think that was Maestro.
I applaud your efforts to connect with your roots, but as a man who has seen 3 Black Panthers fall, I must warn you of a few things. Many eyes follow the path you are about to walk down.
You know, I never saw the Black Panther movie.
What?
Be honest.
Really?
You just wanted
Yeah.
to show off this suit.
Wow.
It is Claw.
Brother, no!
Vibranium doesn't belong to you!
All right. Vibranium does not belong to me. It belongs to Wakanda.
Interesting.
Now it's time to give mobile players a quick look at some of the games that will be available in the coming months.
Good evening, 426. Our intelligence reports a new threat
No one
to
cares
global
about mobile.
stability. Their reach is unlike anything we have seen before. Following Agent 47's disappearance, you were selected because of your remarkable skills.
Hitman Mobile.
Execution
Okay.
must be perfect. We will strike from the shadows, and they will never know what hit them.
I like how there's no music because they just.
Yeah, I was confused too. I was like, did my audio cut out or okay?
No, it's because there's no licensed music allowed.
Okay. So this is another remaster here. Okay.
Well, it's the Final Fantasy one. Oh, this is their Final Fantasy Brave Exodus or whatever, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fifth anniversary. Yikes, that game's going.
Well, it's been around as long as basically Brave Frontier. I think Brave Frontier's been around for like 7 years almost.
Today, the team at Platinum Games is giving you an exclusive look at the epic world of Babylon's Fall, featuring fluid combat, powerful weapons, and a unique art style.
Built over 1,000 years, it was meant to be a tower of dreams. But for 1,000 more, it was seen as a tower of ruin. Persevering through fire and ice and the coldest of winds, eventually the tower became a symbol of unrelenting ambition. That tower's name is Babylon.
Apparently it's gonna fall.
Does the savior of Neo Babylon stand among us? Let's find out without further ado.
If I'm to die, then I'll die for hope. For what
It's like a
little
hack
hope
and
there may
slash
be.
multiplayer.
Kind of what it feels like.
Seen through the veil at last, have you? We're all prisoners of our subjective reality.
Could be interesting.
Believe only what you see, and you're like to end up seeing only what
I don't know
you
if it
believe.
necessarily would be a game I'd really get into.
Not but two paths lie ahead. Ascend to the heavens above the tower, or fall like this one now before you.
Now begins its tale of both hope and despair.
Sony exclusive.
Yeah.
プラチナゲームズは本当にアクションっていう部分に関しては世界屈指のデベロッパーだと思ってますし、ニーアオートマタでそれが証明できたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ニーアオートマタのアクションをもっと楽しむためにどうしたらいいかって選ばれたジャンルがハック&スラッシュでしたので、このゲームのコンセプトは端的に言うと、ニーアオートマタのアクションでハック&スラッシュというジャンルを楽しむということになります。
もちろん一人でも遊べるんですけど、4人でダンジョンを攻略していくゲーム。
Oh, it's from the Nier Automata
コンセプトに
guys.
ついては、プレイヤーが
These guys
途切
do
れ
a
な
great
そう
job
向
of
かってアクション
hack and slash.
追い求め続けることができると。プレイヤーは、ストーリーを
I
見な
have
が
Nier
らダンジョ
Automata.
ンを
I
クリア
haven't
して
played it
上
yet,
層を目指して
but
い
it's
くと。
on my
入
like
手する装備や土台
shelf
を
of
集めて
games
自
to
身
play
に
on
特化してカ
stream.
スタマイズしていくと。
ゲームのスタイルとしては、オーソドックスなハック&スラッシュという形ですね。ただアクションがスキルや強い力を引き出すためのトリガーになっているところがポイントかなと思っています。
プレイヤーの背中についているギデオンコフィンというのがかなりキーアイテムとなっています。それによって、遊び方とかカスタマイズの方向性っていうのも変わってきます。
ハイファンタジー感というか、その上品さというところはすごい
Well, so far nothing
意
too
識してくれ
special,
というふうに
Jordan.
言われましたね。カートゥーンチックにならないようにというか、リアルに本当に存在している人たちが
Like you said about the cash grab, they clearly realized that
このゲームは運営型の
there's
ゲームと
just
して
a
開
ton of
発して
money
い
to be
ます。
made
発
by
売後も
appealing
定
to
期的
people.
に新しいコンテンツを提供する予定です。
ようやく皆さんに改めて
Oh, you can play all of your Final Fantasy on mobile, and even though you bought the same game 20, 25 years ago,
精一杯頑張っていきたいので、皆さんも引き
you'll
続き応
pay
援よろしくお
again.
願いいたします。
And again and again.
Nothing too horrible about that unless you get carried away with it, which feels like they're kind of getting
Now let's check out
away.
the next major entry in the popular Life is Strange series.
Oh, not this.
True Colors.
Oh.
The team at Deck 9 is ready to give you a deeper look at
I
Alex
suffered
Chen's
through
psychic power of empathy.
The last
But first,
Sony Enix
here's a look at
presentation
the
was
Life
all
is
about this
Strange
stupid
Remastered
game.
Collection.
It's one of those narrative-driven games.
So weird to be back.
Right. So how many
55
chapters
years
are they up
still
to
Max
now, or
Caulfield.
whatever?
I don't know, but it's painful to watch this over and over again.
What do you remember about
Okay.
us as kids? I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia Bay.
We are awesome!
So we're watching an upgrade in graphics
Come on,
here.
let's dance! Or
So it's
take
not
a picture
any-
with your new camera.
It's not new content. It's just
They're remastering the
That's
old
Rachel
ones
Amber.
while
After
putting
my
out the
dad
new
died
one.
and you moved, I felt abandoned.
okay.
Oh, good. You're here.
Rachel saved my life. She was my angel. Something happened to her. We have to find her, Max.
No, it's not a must
Holy
play.
shit. Max, what's going on? No! Whoa. I discovered I could reverse time. What the hell is this?
Max! Help!
Whatever's going on between us is special.
Step back before you regret it.
Get in, Max!
Then I realized I had a choice and the power to change everything. Arcadia Bay is on the edge of disaster. Time to change time. Whatever happens, I'll always have your back. Always.
I know we have to suffer through all this for the to get to the good stuff, but
So there is.
Hi, I'm
You're
Maya,
saying that
also
there's going
known
to be
as
something good
MX
after this?
I'm a musician and the
Yes,
singing
there has
voice
to
of
be.
Alex Chen in the upcoming Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you enjoyed that first look at official gameplay from the remastered collection. As a longtime fan, I know I did. You can see the love and care that Deck 9 have put into remastering both Life is Strange and Before the Storm. This collection features improved character animation, lip sync, and visuals, breathing new life into these two beloved games. Back in March, we also revealed the next major game in the series, Life is Strange True Colors, a small-town supernatural mystery. Alex Chen must uncover the truth behind her brother's death, using her psychic power of empathy to unravel the shocking secrets of Haven Springs. Today, we have a first look at Alex's unique power in action. Here's game director
It's
Zach
not a
Garris
first
for
look.
more.
They did this last month or like 2 months ago.
Alex's psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange: True Colors. It impacts every relationship she builds and every decision she makes.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend.
For years, Alex has been unable to shut out the strong feelings of others, the fear, sadness, and anger of those around her, leading her to believe her power is a curse. In the wake of Gabe's death, Alex realizes the only way she can find the truth is to embrace her power.
I can't believe this is happening.
She has a star
And the only
tattoo
way
on
to
her
understand
hand. She's
is
so
to feel
edgy.
what he's feeling.
From the very start, you can use Alex's power to focus on brightly colored auras to gain an insight into people's emotions.
Gabe was too young. Just too young.
These valuable insights
He's
deepen
sad.
Alex's
I
relationships
couldn't
with the
tell
folk of
by
Haven
how sad he
Springs,
looked.
as well as sparking new dialogue options and events, as here from a scene very early on in the game.
You're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her, and it's all your fault.
Alex has uncovered a secret that Mac wants to keep hidden from his long-term girlfriend, and now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
See, it would be really cool if there was still the option to like chop him in the throat. You know, like
Yeah.
there's all the emotional stuff, and then it's like, whatever, just kick him in the shin really hard.
Yeah.
Mac's telling you a whole lot of bullshit. Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
But are we still together?
Are you serious?
I would make every possible
back to work.
Sure.
bad like decision in this game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions. This generates
And
a
mind
nova,
control them to
a
do
supernatural
evil.
flare that transforms the world around Alex into a reflection of that person's psyche. In this altered, emotionally charged state, Alex can experience fragments of thoughts and memories to get to the root of their issue. But not every emotional crisis can be easily dealt with. Some carry a dangerous, even life-threatening amount of power.
He's dead! I wish I were too.
Oh, it's a
No decision is easy.
unique idea
The
to try to take
consequences will
the
be felt across
most
the game.
least enjoyable thing that a person has to do in life and try to make a video game out of it.
I could just
So
take it away.
Using Alex's powers the only way you can uncover the truth behind her brother's death.
Help them
What would
prevent
that do to
suicide
her?
or tell them suicide's the only option.
What would it do to me?
right.
And
You know what's
even if
awesome?
I can,
Ending it all.
Yeah.
Should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth?
Well, that's only
The
speedrunners
choice
play the game that way.
is
If you're
yours.
trying to speedrun the game, you just get everybody to commit suicide within the first 5 minutes, and
Alex's
like boom,
powers
game's over.
look so awesome. I have no idea how I'll make some of these choices, but I can't wait to play it with you all when it comes out on September 10th. Don't forget, you can pre-order Life is Strange: True Colors now. And if you choose the Ultimate Edition, you'll also receive the Life is Strange Remastered Collection. And that's it for today. Make sure to follow
You
the
should
Life
jump
is
on that,
Strange
Jordan.
social channels for more.
Probably not. I'm sorry. It just feels way too much like real life. Okay, yeah. You just that's. I'm not really a huge fan of walking in the room and being able to tell from somebody's
And
aura
now,
that they're
we are
really
excited
pissed.
to unveil a brand new title from
It
Square
just feels
Enix
a little
Japan.
hits a little close to home, I guess. I don't feel like playing a video game.
Do Kingdom Hearts?
I'm here to kill chaos. That's my mission.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Oh, it's the
Guess
new
we'll just show
Final Fantasy
ourselves.
game that's by Team Ninja.
I only know one thing. I want to kill chaos. I need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger. Thirst.
Move aside!
Or maybe not.
You're dust!
sure Chaos is here?
Yeah, they can only squash monsters for so long. I hate doing pest control.
This is the Shrine of Chaos. He's here. We just have to hunt him down.
Feel the pain!
So I'm unclear. Who's the bad guy in this game?
The darkness is so thick I can taste it. This is it. No doubt.
Die already!
There was a knight who left on the same journey as you, but never returned. His name was Garland. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Chaos.
Hey, it's Garland.
Okay, so this is some kind of crazy Final Fantasy 1 thing?
Apparently.
And who are you?
We're here to kill Chaos.
The prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
Really?
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garland!
No. I become Chaos.
Stranger of Paradise. Coming 2022.
I have doubts. I don't know.
Demo available soon on PlayStation 5.
I'll leave you with a look at some of the amazing Square Enix titles you can play now, as well as those to come.
I just beat this DLC.
Just hit me with it.
You're gonna drop plate number 7.
It actually made me like Yuffie.
Well, you should probably watch Black Panther sometime. I mean, it's not bad.
Wait, did it just say Final Fantasy 16 is coming out this? Oh, that's Final Fantasy 14. Okay.
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep an eye out for news about our next Square Enix Presents.
Really?
I'm Matt Mercer. See you next time.
Really? That's it?
Yep. That's
Boo.
it. You're disappointed? Were you looking forward to something in particular?
I was hoping to see some Final Fantasy 16, maybe some. Give me, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. Give me something.
Let's see.
Half the stuff they showed was from their previous Square Enix Presents.
Okay. Well, it seemed like the big focus of it was the Guardians of the Galaxy, which seems like it could be okay, but a game like that, to me, it's gonna need to have a story that might be interesting, because I could put up with, I complained about the constant wisecracking. Well, I'm assuming that they're not gonna just. I hope they're not just gonna talk constantly in all combat encounters. As that was probably the scripted first chapter of the game. But if it has
time.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
I think so.
Okay. I'm just saying, a game like that, the make or break for me is some games don't need a good story, but a game like that, if the story was good, I'd be in.
Yeah. Here, I got at least show something that was decent.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's show some good stuff from E3. Let's show. But yeah, here. I showed this to Tim yesterday. So people who saw the show yesterday saw this already, but those who haven't can see it now. This is Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
This has been hyped for a while now. But it finally had a trailer
The tarnished
with gameplay.
will soon return. Guided by grace, once lost. The Golden Order is broken to its core.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say some of the
And they will die
design elements, the character design stuff.
in an unending curse.
I do like how it looks.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones type look to it.
For how else is a champion or a lord to be born?
Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee now!
I don't know, it looks so amazing to me.
It looked, yeah, it's pretty good.
Vanish the Elden Ring.
I mean, obviously, a person's always going to wonder how the gameplay really feels.
Right.
But like I said, that's why I only feel comfortable commenting on the character design and stuff, the models, the visuals look
Right.
good. I like them.
Right. Right, till you actually see if you have it in your hands and play, who knows?
Right.
All right. Well, that was the Square Enix conference. What letter grade would you give it, Jordan?
I would give it a C.
I'm right around with you. I'd give it a C+.
Okay.
C+, B-. It was... Guardians of the Galaxy was alright. The new Final Fantasy Warriors of Light game looked pretty good.
It piqued my interest. I gotta admit, it piqued my interest, which I don't know why, because I don't know. It looked okay, but it just...
It's a Warriors of Light Devil May Cry type game.
Yeah, I'm curious. I probably will regret it, but that's okay. You've got my attention.
It looks interesting. Who I don't. It doesn't have a release date, so, or did it have a release date?
I don't know that they did.
I don't think it did.
I think they just say like something like 2022, just kind of open ended like that.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, I don't know. And then the Life is Strange stuff. I'm kind of with you. I mean, I actually had. There was an initial flush of interest like 5 years ago. People saying that there's a very that's a really interesting game and that it's very original and different. And I like original and different, but I felt like the interest in that kind of waned and so I'm kind of surprised that there's a lot of motivation to go back for more.
Right. Well, we'll see if that interest results in
cash.
Yeah, the cash money.
All right. Well, then on that note, I'm
getting the broadcast. So, till next time, everyone, play more games.
All right.